for this very exciting playoff game. PTP versus, I believe, Trash Esports. Yep, that is correct.
Esports.
Trash Esports Orange, to be very specific.
Let's get into the starting lineup of PTP today. All right. Hailing from OCE, coming in at 8'2" with the engine always on red line, Machine Head. The next challenger, coming in at 4'22". He's not the demigod, he's the demo god, the destroyer, Roy. Also on the PTP team, hailing from OCE, coming in at 2.5 meters. He's in the profession of suppression. He is the Liege of Siege. No. Oh, my music cut out.
Okay, there wasn't anybody in the channel yet, so no worries.
So, Evan, you want to go into some stats on PTP and maybe this Trash Esports team?
Absolutely. We got about 2 minutes left before the game starts, and so yeah, we'll go ahead and go into some stats. Our boys PTP are currently 6-0 in terms of series, 91 goals for, with a 78% win rate on the season so far. On the other side of the field, Trash Esports Orange currently sitting at a series record of 3-3, 50 goals for, and a win rate of 46%. It should be a pretty good game here in the first round of the playoffs. Obviously, anything can happen, as we saw earlier this evening, with BBC Red Bulls at the 16 seed taking down the number 1 seed within their division. Good game to both teams. I watched the game. It was quite good. But we're just waiting for the series to go ahead and start. Welcome to everybody that's joined. Good to see you here. Hello.
So, Evan, what are you expecting out of PTP today?
I mean, I don't expect to see much, at least in this first game, much of a different strategy. I'm definitely going to see a lot of aggression, a lot of siege, a lot of demos. The offense is going to be, I assume, firing on all cylinders. No machine head pun intended. But I certainly would think that we would see a very aggressive PTP. We've seen it all season. I don't really see why there would be a reason for them to stop at this point.
I know this Trash Esports, I believe some of their players have played. I'm not sure if it's the one currently here, but I know some of their players have played in prior series. And I know we've played in prior seasons. Can you tell me about coming into your first game of a playoff?
First game of the playoffs. Oh, there's nothing quite like it, and we are joining. Oh, looks like we lost one.
Nope.
Okay, there we go. First game of playoffs is nerve-wracking. You feel like the first game of the season is nerve-wracking, but playoffs has nothing on season has nothing on playoffs. Morty, it's a very different experience.
All right. We got Roy pushing up the side right now. Ooh, looks like someone missed it on that back corner. Ben Wars did. No. Pushing towards it. Ben Wars clears it out of his own corner. Looks like Elsko is up. Pops it to Stars in the middle. Machine Head to no. Double commit in the center. Pops up to no, though. With the shot. Ooh, off the back wall. Looks like some double committing from Trash Esports. Looks like some bumpings going on. Elsko clears it. Machine Head hits it off the back wall. Oh, someone misses it on Trash Esports, and Roy cleans up. Look at that bounce off the wall, straight to Roy, who just puts it calmly in. Way to stay composed there. .412 left. Ben pushes up to the corner. Ooh, then comes and bumps. No. Roy clears it out. Straight to Machine Head. Dribbles it. Passes to center to Roy. Ooh, double commit by Roy. And no. Benwars clears it. Pops over to the wall. Roy hits it off the wall. Shot. Ooh. Machine Head tries to block the player. No with the shot. Machine Head not letting the team get past half. Benwars tries to clear it. Roy blocks him. A long shot coming in. No, he's gonna have to clear this one. Misses. Machine Head clears Elko's shot. Push to the center. No, misses it off the wall. Ooh, gets a bump on Roy. Roy tries to dribble it up. Gets blocked by Benwars. Benwars blocked by No now. Elko's gonna pick this up in the center. Ooh, misses it. Fakes Machine Head out. Coming back to Roy, who misses. Uh-oh, goes wide open. Can he take advantage? Czar takes advantage of it. Talk me through that, Evan.
Yeah, absolutely. Some great aggression starting to come out there from Trash Esports Orange. Fantastic stuff. I mean, really just trying to push the pace of play. They overcame a demo on that play in the blue corner and continue to put pressure on the goal. And that was ultimately what got them that goal, just that continued pressure. They needed that. And we see the pressure coming out again with another big demo, Morty.
Big demo.
Oh boy, here I go killing again.
Somebody's out there killing again. Ooh, Machine Head pushes up. It's it to No. Back to Machine Head. Machine Head hits it off the corner. Czar's gonna clear, or no, Elsko's gonna clear this out. Pops it over Roy. No, challenges. Slows him down in the middle. Comes to Czar, who dribbles. Machine Head misses. No, clearing it out. Pushes it to Roy. Roy pushes it past Czar. Ooh, blocked by Elsko. Elsko misses off the back wall. Can somebody pick this up? Roy shot, but blocked by Czar. Machine Head with the shot. Blocked by Benwars. No, pushes off the wall. Czar is going to clear this straight to the center. Machine Head picks it up. Ooh, gets bumped. Roy's coming, challenges, wins. He's going to try to push this to the center. Oh, off the back wall. Ooh, Trash Esports misses. No, off the back wall also. PTP retreating. Roy's going to launch this long. Czar's going to read it off the back wall. Straight to Machine Head, though, who pops it up. Elsko, right over his head. No. Oh, shot off the back wall. Pushes it off the corner. About to straighten the center. Can someone pick this up? Machine Head capitalizes.
And we see the pressure completely flip the other direction. PTP immediately turning on their own aggressive mindset and pushing that ball to the orange side for, I mean, how long was that? A pretty good siege coming out there and a goal resulting out of it.
Indeed. 1:15 left to go. 2-1. PTP got to hold their lead. Uh-oh. Pinch. Off No's face. Oh, off PTP's back wall. Misses the pinch off the wall. Machine Head's there, though. Here's it up to No. Into the corner. Machine Head, or No, puts it to the middle. Oh, and Roy misses. No's going to, little boost. He's going to try to push this in. Czar clears it. Oh, it's still on Trash Esports side. Machine Head's up to the corner. Oh, reads off the corner. What a goal. Passes it to himself in the corner.
And a great read there coming out from Machine Head. I mean, you know, fantastic stuff. Way to put it to where the defense wasn't, and then put it into a position where he can hit it into the goal himself. Fantastic stuff, Morty.
40 seconds left, 3-1. Great play, game management also by PTP. Starts up, shot, a bounce shot. It's the back wall. Roy, off the sidewall, push it to the center. You pick it up again. No, misses. No. Flicks it off the back wall to the center. Oh, Roy gets demoed.
Fatality.
Machine Head stalling. No, and Roy double commit on that ball in the center. No, pushes it to the sidewall, lets it bounce. What a game.
Absolutely, and that'll do it for that one. PTP going up 1-0 in the series. It's still early in the series, but a good start for them nonetheless. It does look like Benoit has been having a bit of a connection issue based on what I'm seeing from the scoreboard right now. Hopefully that issue does not persist.
And Wars is asking for a remake of the server because they keep DCing.
And that, I mean, to be fair, that is a fair request. It does look like that is a red triangle that we're looking at right there. So we'll go ahead and see if we can reboot the server or reboot a server and find a better match. In terms of that first game, it felt like it was the tale of two cities. Definitely a lot of aggression coming out from both teams, each resulting in goals. I feel like the only goal that didn't result or wasn't a result of prolonged aggression was that machine head goal that we saw, that third goal for PTP.
Try joining again?
Yeah. Give me a second. That's tournaments. And just a moment as we try to get in the game. Nope, there is no server available yet.
Oh. Unlucky.
But yeah, I mean, definitely was a close game to say the least, in my opinion. I think it was a lot closer than that 3-1 scoreline would indicate. But we will see what happens in game 2 here. Morty, I'm curious, who do you think is the front runner for best dressed this match?
I don't remember who it was. Somebody on Trash Esports team. I think they had a white Fennec that looked pretty cool.
Okay. Looks like we are joining US West 150 Octane. Everyone knowing that the Octane is the king of cars.
Hopefully PTP can have some good ping, and indeed they do, the server.
As a reminder for our viewers, 2 members of PTP are in the OCE region, not in the West region, so playing on the West servers can be a bit taxing.
Aaron, real quick, clear that thing at the bottom of your screen.
At the bottom of my screen. Oh, yes. I'm not sure how to do it on the keyboard, actually. I'll plug in my controller. Just a moment as we clear the director cam at the bottom.
Ooh, quick shots out there from PTP. Machine Head taking the shot. Roy.
There we go.
Ooh, no, pops it backwards. Machine Head's up. So is Elsko. No, pushes it to the center to Roy. Gets blocked by Ben Wars. Roy pushes it to the center off the sidewall. Elsko clears. Machine Head's there though. Up to the sidewall. Oof. Tries to hit it off the ceiling for the shot. Cleared. It's Roy though. Roy pushes it up. Gets blocked though. Confusion out there on PTP side. Roy is going to try to clear this out. Keeps getting bumped. A lot of aggression out there.
Absolutely.
This trash team.
Yeah, it feels like a lot of physicality coming out this game. And I mean, to be honest, it's a good strategy. We've seen PTP have a lot of success with this season, Morty.
What a take by Roy. Past the player. Roy still challenging on this.
And with 2 or 3 more boosts, he would have been he would have been able to put that in the center.
Machine Head with the shot though. The sniper. Ooh, passed out by the trash Esports player. The Machine Head just picks it up. Putting it on that near post. Kickoff win by Machine Head. Elsko misses it. Ooh, the clear comes straight to Machine Head, who puts the shot off the back wall. Machine Head's up. Passes it to No. Puts it in the corner. Elsko clears it. Pass Roy. Machine Head's gonna turn on this. Machine Head leaves it. Benworth misses. No. Dribbling it up. Roy brings it off the wall. It's the shot. Oh. Machine Head messes up Czar. And we're just gonna clear that. Nope, Machine Head's there. Oh, this pressure by PTP is just unbearable for Trash Esports. Evan, walk me through it.
I mean, the siege is on. I mean, they are known for that, and they do have the Liege of Siege on their team in No. This is what we expect from them. Very, very strong sieges that deplete the opponent of boost, and then as soon as they believe they can counterattack, you hit them right back in the mouth. And that's what we just saw right there. I mean, Roy sitting back, waiting for that, and then taking the shot.
2-0, 2.5 minutes left. Uh-oh. Looks like off the kickoff, Elsco.
Fantastic stuff off the kickoff there from Elsco. I mean, reading that hit from Roy and just putting it, I mean, obviously may not have known that it was going to go in based on the flip there, but still fantastic stuff. I mean, a good read, Morty.
Indeed it was. No. Off the sidewall. Oh, tries the ceiling tings. Roy couldn't make anything happen with it. Comes over to Machine Head, who puts it in his back corner. Ooh, no. It's blocked. Roy clears it. Machine Head clears it out from the PTP side. Gets demoed by Ben Wars. He sweep. No, pushes it across the face of the goal. Oh, Roy does the same. Machine Head's there. 50 with Ben Wars. Czar clears it up. Oh, Roy's trying the ceiling tings now. Misses. Nose up though. Passes it to the corner. Ooh, centers it. Roy clears it. Passes it to the corner from the other side. Elsko clears it out. No's gonna drop this down off the ceiling. Cleared to the side by Czar. Ooh, almost there for No. Oh, Roy off the side wall. Drops it down. Ooh, Czar. The last ditch save. Uh-oh. What a shot by Czar. Blocked by Machine Head. Machine Head clears to the sidewall. Can he get there? No, Ben Wars blocks him. Hits it straight to Roy, though. Ooh, passes to Machine Head, drops it down. Blocked. Lesko's going to clear this out, relieve the pressure. But No's there to keep it up. Czar off the ceiling. Ooh, Els misses it. Machine Head's going to dribble it out. Ooh, pass to the Esports players. Elsko pops it up. Ben Wars pushes the sidewall. PTP gonna pick this up. Oh, blocked by Elsko. They're gonna drop in. What a save by Roy. Not letting that shot come off.
And some great pressure coming out here from oh, can they finish though, Morty?
Oh. Uh-oh. Let me see a goal here. Oh, blocked by Roy. Oh, it's still alive.
Oh, that's a double commit.
Roy drops it down for the win. 2-1 PCP.
Yeah, the
2-0 in the series.
2-0 series lead, absolutely. Definitely some great pressure coming out there from Trash Esports, though. That last, 45 seconds?
Yeah.
Fantastic stuff. Absolutely. I mean, that game definitely felt like, for the majority of it, PTP was the one that was kind of keeping the offensive pressure. But as we hit that 2-minute mark, Trash Esports, Trash Esports really came back and exerted some pressure of their own. Some good stuff out there, and let's see if they can continue it. Give PTP a run for their money.
PTP looking for the sweep this game.
Morty, it's been a while since we've seen a Brazil from PTP. What do you think? What are the chances?
I would love a Brazil. There's nothing I want more than a Brazil.
But in all seriousness, these games have been very close, and I highly doubt we'll see a Brazil. But PTP has surprised us in the past, going, 1-goal wins or 1-goal losses with teams, and then all of a sudden whipping out a Brazil or something close to it.
PTP with the early pressure. Ooh, Zara pushes it up. Falls back to his own corner though. Machine heads there. Drops to the center. Oh no! Off the sidewall. Zara clears it out, but it's coming straight to Machine Head. Gets the shot. Blocked by Ben Wars off the line. No. Well, that was Roy actually. Ben Wars gets blocked by No. Falls to the center. Zara's there. Still alive for BTP. Roy pushes it off the back wall to the center. No. Ooh, off the side or off the backboard again. Someone needs to put their shooting boots on and score. Ooh, no. Misses. Ben Wars dribbling it out. Tries to pop it over one, but Machine Head's there. Zara reads it, pops it down. No, though. Stalling it. Ooh, big bump on Machine Head. No, it's going to dribble it to the corner. Pass one. Oh, comes to center. Roy! What a pass.
Oh, what a pass! Oh, boy!
In this play from No, you can see he jumped and tried to get it, and then just is able to slip it into the center. Great stuff, and Roy right there to finish it. Fantastic stuff from PTP. Way
Is
to
that
make
pick legal? Is that a moving pick?
It might have been. Might have been. PTP making lemonade out of lemons. And
Ooh,
they continue.
Machine Head.
You know what? I feel like, in the words of DJ Khaled, that would have been...
Another one.
Mm-hmm. Yes, correct.
What a shot. 3:20 left, 2-0 for PTP. Can they keep the pressure up? Oh, it looks like they are. It's coming, boys. And lady boys out there.
Fantastic.
Just 4 seconds. 3:16 left. 3-0.
And this is the PTP that we have come to expect through the season. I mean, they can be explosive, and I mean downright high explosive at times. Full-on napalm, burn the earth explosive. Morty, I mean, what was that? 3 goals in 15 seconds?
Might have been. I don't know how to do math, so.
Well, fair enough, Morty.
Machine Head dribbling up, dropping it down, nose there. Ooh, misses. Roy capitalized. Ben Wars pops it up, gets demoed for his troubles. Zara clears it out. Oh, no, pops it up, and it's going in. Own goal. You hate to see it.
And a great shot there from Zars to make him make that play. I mean, and he's also there to get the hit if Machine Head does not or is able to pop that up. Good stuff coming out from Zars there, shortening that lead.
Said Lamau, please ignore that. I will never forget. No, her Machine Head clears it off the back line. Makes it past one. It's blocked though. No, or Roy's there. Elsko dribbling up the side. Ooh, Machine Head puts it in front of his own goal and gets demoed. Roy takes over. Can't catch up to it though. Machine Head clears it out. No, he's gonna pick it up, push it to center. It's pushed out. Roy with the shot again. Demoed again.
Oh boy, here I go killing again.
Roy's out there killing again. Machine Head pinches it with Ben Wars. Oh, pops it over Elko. No, gets blocked, falls to the center. Elsko misses. No, he's gonna push it to the center. Gets blocked by Ben Wars. Ooh, with a shot by Elsko. Blocked by Machine Head. Now he's gonna take over this dribble. Pops it over one. Gets demoed by Ben Wars. No, pushes it back up. Sar's gonna take this. Machine Head blocks him at the halfway line. Machine Head playing it slow. Ooh. Roy couldn't read, it gets blocked. Ooh, the fakes. Sarge gonna dribble this out. Ooh, shot off the sidewall. Oh, just off the back wall, misses.
Oh, and Zars just was zero boost there. What a fantastic push by him. I mean, that 50, then off the wall, and then to the back wall, just didn't have the boost to make it, Morty.
More pressure by Trash Esports here, but it's not prevailing. PTP holding their own. Machine Head. Oh, look at that double commit by PTP. Pops it straight to Ben Wars. He's gonna try to dribble it, but not fast enough. Doesn't get back to the ball. Tsar pops it straight to the center. Oh. Machine Head fakes it. Pops it up. Pass one. Pops it past another. Oh, he's toying with his food now. Oh, couldn't fake Czar though, and oh, comes straight to no.
Machine Head, are you cracked? What are you goaded on the sticks? What is happening right now? That play, that entire sequence of plays that Machine Head just did to get that ball to no was nothing short of a miracle. That was incredible. Fantastic stuff coming out from Machine Head here.
Ooh, can we get to see another goal? Oh no, off the sidewall. What a game. What a win.
Indeed, and a 3-0 for PTP. Does that make their second or third 3-0 in a row? I believe.
I'm not sure.
I believe it's at least second. But fantastic stuff coming from PTP. Congrats to PTP, and well, a good game to both teams. Trash Esports Orange played a good game as well. I mean, to be honest, PTP has beaten a lot of teams this season a lot worse than that. And they played a very respectable game. But we'll go ahead and see if we can get an interview for the post game. Find out a little bit about how the game went and how what kind of adjustments were made during the game. All right, let's go ahead. Yes. Sweet victory.
Sweet victory indeed for PTP, top in the high ground.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Hey,
There
so
you
we're
go.
here for a
Hey.
post game. Would anybody like to do the post game with us?
We were thinking we could all do it.
Sure, why not? It's playoffs. What the hell? Let's do it live.
Hey.
Absolutely. Congratulations, PTP, all three of you. Great series win. Slap ass.
What's that?
Fantastic stuff out there. I mean, a big sweep in the first round. You went out, you took care of business, made sure that you didn't underestimate the other team, and really put on a great performance. I mean, was there any point in that series, or in I guess in any game, that you were worried about, like, oh, we might let this one slip?
The beginning
first game.
of each
Yeah.
game, I think, honestly.
Yeah, that's true. I think first game for me personally, just because it was we're kind of wading into the unknown. Like like these guys are a pretty like high ranked team in terms of like the ladder. Like
Yeah.
in game.
They
So
made
I don't know.
playoffs, so yeah, first game
Yeah,
of
they made
playoffs
playoffs.
jitters,
Yeah, for sure. But no, we I played like shit. Boys carried the fuck out of me. Pretty happy.
yeah, I did my
You happy
job.
about
Sitting in my chair.
Well,
Easy.
I mean,
Nah. Not easy, but
Absolutely. And I mean, to be fair, like with the exception of the last game, that was a 4-1, but they did try to keep your guys' scores pretty low in terms of goals. Like we've seen you guys demolish teams some games, like 9-1, 8-1, 7-1. So, like walk me through the defense. Like was it that you guys just were being a bit more conservative, or was it just that their defense was actually like hard to get through?
Well, honestly, like I think if I look back at the stats, I don't think they had that many saves, but we had an obnoxious amount of shots. I think we just weren't very
Hitting the
accurate
post.
today. Like I personally wasn't
Agreed.
feeling very accurate. Like I was missing everything I was going for.
Sure,
Me
sure.
too.
And that happens. And
Yeah.
that happens. I mean, every team goes through that. One other question that I had was actually for Machine Head. Machine Head, so walk me through that game 3 play where you kind of pop over one and then you boost back down to the ground and then take it around another and then get that perfect 50 straight to no in the center. What happened there? That was incredible.
He was calling his position the whole time, just hanging it out. So, you know, I just felt it through the radar, didn't run flying.
That
Didn't
was-
have much boost to work with, so I just had to wait.
And that was
blocking time.
the other thing is I noticed that when you went up for that and did the first original pop, I think you had like 32 boosts left, and I was like, what's he gonna do here? And somehow you pulled it off. That was incredible stuff. Definitely one of my nominees for play of the match. Fantastic stuff.
Well, thank you. It was a pretty good play, that one.
That was good.
Modest
Yeah, I
play.
feel like we had a lot of trouble setting up passes and stuff. Like a few times we had pretty good ones, but I think just like that contributed to like our shot accuracy being quite poor. But for the most part, like they had pretty decent 50s.
They did,
They had a
yes.
couple like double commits and stuff, but like it was, they did well to like keep our space low. So I think
It was
that,
hard to kill them too. Like they were just
Yeah.
like dodging left and right. Like they knew that somebody was like. I think someone spread a rumor that Roy likes to kill people, and they heard it. And they're like,
Well,
"Oh, look out for this guy."
We've never once said that on our stream, so believe me, it did not come from this stream.
I swear I wasn't the rat.
In addition, though, in terms of physicality, it felt like in game 2 they pumped up that physicality, especially in that first probably half of the game of that game 2. Did that affect your guys' play at all? I know Roy. There was a sequence where I think you got bumped 4 times in a row without you being able to drive forward.
Yeah, I mean they came out physical. Like I don't know. I get a weird masochistic type of smile on my face when people start playing rough with me. Like I'm like, wow, these are my people. Like,
All right. Well, this is only rated R, so don't go any further. We can't get into NC-17, so. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and kick it over to Morty for our favorite segment of the show.
The fashion segment. Oh, hey, who had the best looking car out there today, guys?
There's 3 of you now. You can't say me.
Right, I could not tell you. I gotta be honest, I didn't see a single thing.
one of them, I can't remember their name, but one of them had a Fennec that reminds me of one of Tarkus. Like I play with this guy named Tarkus, and he has a Fennec that looked almost identical to it. He has like this pearlescent matte to it with these like kind of like neon, slightly purple color with the pinkish
You're
thing.
talking
It's
about
bright.
Ben Wars.
Yeah. I think
That
I like
car
that
was
one
sick.
best. That was a pretty good looking car.
Yeah, Ben Wars is definitely my favorite as well. Definitely.
Right, and that ends my segment, and my only segment.
Sure thing. And then I guess we'll just go with the last question here. So you guys are moving on to the playoffs. How did it feel to play in your first game of playoffs? I mean, were there any butterflies? Like, I know my first time last season was definitely very nerve-wracking.
For me,
any nerves?
personally?
Yeah, no, any of you, yeah.
This was the least nerve-wracking game that I've done, but not because of the team we're up against or anything, but just because I'm at the point where it's just another game. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying, and it's there is something on the line, but it's just I'm pretty calm with it, so that's good.
Yeah, so you've got that.
Didn't feel really nervous.
You got that one game at a time mentality, and that's very good to have. Like, don't think about the next week. Just think about the game that you're playing right now, kind of thing, right?
Yeah, it was all good. Like, I think like maybe early on the nerves might have like slightly gotten to me like in one of the games, but
Sure.
I feel like it didn't really end up mattering.
Sure.
Well, it's like whatever.
Any nerves from anybody else?
I honestly like before the series started, I was just constantly like, well, if we lose this one, it's it. It's over.
That
God.
sounds nerve-wracking as all get out, Roy.
I was already very like because like we played a bit earlier today, and like I was just not doing well, and I still don't think I did that well today, like during the series. And I was like, I think I'm burnt out because I was playing so well yesterday and the day before, and so
Sure.
like now I'm not playing super well, and now I'm like that's when the nerves started coming up, and like I remember just like we took a break and then we walked off for a little bit, and I was just thinking like, man, this is it. Like you gotta show up or shut up, and like it's the playoffs.
Yeah,
I can't
absolutely.
just I was a little nervous until the clock counted to 0 on kickoff, and then it was just like, okay, just play the game. And
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like stage fright before a show or something, you know, like.
What about you, Machine? Oh, sorry.
I mean, typically I normally feel it a little bit, but with this particular game, I was doing a bit of tweaking with my monitor settings and game settings, and everything just felt really smooth and good, and you know, I honestly felt pretty good going into that.
Good.
And
good.
I think the focus for me was just on keeping us from doing what we usually do, which is, you know, we start winding up, going really quick, and then end up conceding a few goals, you know, trying to jump into the next series. And so, you know, sort of just holding back a little bit and just wait until we push ahead a little bit before we start, you know,
Yeah.
unleashing what as we normally do. And I think it worked pretty well. Not our usual as high scoring games, but, you know, a nice 3-0 sweep coming into the playoffs is good.
Yeah, I mean, and to be honest, you guys sieged when you needed to. You know, anytime the score got evened up, you sieged and you got the goal. So at the end of the day, I mean, that's all that you can really ask for, right? But fantastic stuff, guys. Congratulations on the win. And congratulations on going to the next round of playoffs. Morty and I will be here to co-cast your games once again, and it's been a real pleasure this season. I have to say that much.
Well,
Thank you, sir.
Casting.
All right.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Appreciate
Appreciate
it.
you guys. Yeah, it's
Of
nice.
course. And
They're almost real.
Morty, do you have any
Wow.
closing comments for us? Sweet victory.
Yeah.
Well, to all those who are still watching, thank you, and we love you. Have a good night. Bye.